Hi, my name is Kelly Burgess, and I'm your Allen County Family and Consumer Sciences Extension Agent with the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. This video is part of a lesson called Meal Kits. Are they worth it? So, as part of the lesson, I wanted to order a meal kit and show you what is inside the box. So, during the lesson, we've talked a little bit about different, pros and cons of meal kits. We've talked about being adventurous in cooking, trying new foods. We've talked about the packaging that your meals come in if you order a meal kit. We've talked about cost comparison, recipe ingredients, time saved. So all of those things are things that I want you to be thinking about as I open this box. So I have not opened this box yet. This is just a surprise. I wanted to show you what it looks like when a meal kit box arrives at your doorstep, so that you know a little bit about what that experience might be. I do also want to say that I'm not endorsing any certain company. I just selected a company as an example to try and to show you this kit. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox. So most of the time when the box arrives at your doorstep, you'll notice that it's cold. So there are ice packs and refrigeration inside, so that if you're not home right when your box arrives, you still have plenty of time without your food spoiling. So, okay, first off, we have some papers that tell us a little bit about what is inside our box. They might even give you a coupon. That's apparently what this is. And I will say too, the first time you order a box, you're likely to get a very substantial discount that you probably won't get as you continue ordering boxes if you do so as a subscription. So the next item that we see is our recipe sheets. So these are recipes that I was able to select. There's different kit options as far as types of kits. So you have everything from family friendly, quick and easy, vegetarian, heart healthy. There's all kinds of different options you can pick from. But within each of those options, you'll get to pick individual meals. So I've selected rosemary demi-glazed pork chops. It comes with, it looks like mashed potatoes and root vegetables. Cranberry Dijon turkey meatloaves. So it looks like also some roasted vegetables, Brussels sprouts and whatnot. And then chicken penne limone. So I'm guessing some kind of lemon chicken pasta. So these are the three meals that I will be pulling out items for from this kit. So let's see what is next. So we have some packaging. This is kind of like the fake snow that you would decorate with around holiday time, and it's coated in plastic. So this is acting as your insulation in the bag. I believe this must be the free gift. Whoops. So this was just something that they included. It's a seltzer water. That was not advertised as part of the kit. And then you can see that each kit comes in its own bag. So this is the rosemary pork chops. We also have cranberry Dijon turkey meatloaves. And finally, chicken penne limone. So those are the three meals, but then that's not all. So this is, don't forget about ingredients hiding under the ice. So there's some more ingredients here that might require especially cold temperatures. So down in here we have a ice pack. This is probably the biggest ice pack I've ever seen. It says, recycle me, cut a corner, empty non-toxic contents into the trash, and recycle the plastic. So that's kind of neat that it gives you your recycling option. So I'm going to set this behind me to get it out of the way. There's also another ice pack. This says this product can be disposed of in the trash or reused because it's non-toxic. So I'm guessing maybe you can stick this in your freezer and keep it. So that's kind of a neat option that you have if you end up with extra freezer blocks from your meal kit. But I can only imagine how if you ordered this consistently, how those things would, stack up over time. And so then finally, we have our meat items. We have ground turkey, we have boneless pork chops, and we have chicken breast strips. So these are our three meats. We can tell what meal they go with. So I'll go ahead and move this box out of the way, and I'll set these out. There's our turkey. Here's our pork chops, and here is our chicken breast strips. So, I'm going to proceed to open the rest of the bags that it goes with. So let me try and pair them up with what goes with what. This is the turkey, and this is the chicken. So this box arrived yesterday. If you'll notice, I have a little bit of liquid on my hands. I'm not sure if these were frozen. They feel like they might have been frozen when they came. But either way, just make sure that your area is clean whenever you are taking your meats out of the box. Okay, so let's start with our chicken. I'm going to cut this just to preserve that label in case I need it for anything. Let's see how stuff is in here. We have a zucchini. We have a single clove of garlic. So this is something, for example, that you couldn't buy in the store. You'd have to buy a whole clove of garlic. So if you don't use garlic in your cooking very often, it might be nice not to have to buy a whole clove that's going to end up being wasted. We also have some dried pasta in its own individual little bag. We have, let's see, parsley, herbs. Herbs are one thing that I know for me, I always end up not using all of them whenever I buy the whole package at the store. Have a lemon. And then, let's see, this is a cream sauce that contains milk. So I guess this is what we're going to be putting over the pasta. And then finally, we have Parmesan, grated Parmesan cheese. So all of these are small quantities, as you can tell. So a lot of them are, smaller than what you would be able to purchase at the store. So that is what goes with this card right there. Okay. I'm going to finish. Let's look at our rosemary pork. So this is our next one. Let's see what all we have in here. More herbs. We have rosemary. Okay. We also have, these are carrots. It's interesting that they come in a plastic bag. Most of the time when you buy full carrots in the store, they would just be, bundled together with some kind of rubber band. Then you could choose to put them in the plastic bag if you wanted. We have some other kind of sauce here. What is this? Sour cream. Okay, so just a little bit of sour cream. We have an onion, so purple onion. It does look like it needs washed. So just because your produce items are coming in this kit doesn't mean that they've been all the way pre-prepared for you. We have several new potatoes. So just enough to make for your recipe. So these are all kind of go together as our roasted root vegetables. And then finally we have the chicken demi-glace sauce. So it says chicken, but it goes with the boneless pork kit. So I'm not sure. Maybe it can be used for either type of meat. We'll have to refer to our recipe to see what exactly to do with that sauce. Okay, last one. This is kind of like Christmas morning, just a little bit. Okay. We have Brussels sprouts, and this is for the turkey meatloaf one, just so y'all remember. We have a sweet potato. That you could buy at the store, just one, just thinking of comparisons to make here. Let's see, we have sliced almonds. We have dried cranberries. And then we have some other dry ingredients here. We have breadcrumbs. Those will be for our meatloaf. We also have ketchup. We have Dijon mustard, cranberry jam, and what is this? Fry seasoning. So I'm guessing maybe that goes on your vegetables. So some of these things you might have in your refrigerator at home already. So just things to consider when you're doing a meal kit. You might end up with things that you already had at home. You might already had breadcrumbs or Parmesan cheese. So as you can see, things come in different types of packaging. Think about the amounts that you have. I'm also thinking about, when I look at all of these things that have come in our kit, do I have any of these at home already? So would this save me time from grocery shopping is something to consider. So I'll just pick up one of the recipe cards to show you a little bit more. So it tells you on the side everything, all of your ingredients that go with this recipe. So just in case we were, confused about which sauce went with what, this goes ahead and tells you what all you need for this specific recipe. It also tells you your preparation time, your cook time, and your calories. So that's good to know. And on the back, it goes over your step-by-step of your recipe. So this is the part that some people say kind of feels like a cooking lesson if you're not used to cooking a specific kind of meal. And it even has photos that go with each step. So there's no room for confusion here. It's pretty clear about what you're supposed to do when. So each recipe is formatted the same way to tell you a little bit more. You can see about your steps, how many people it feeds. So when you select your kit option, you can choose how many people. So I selected 2 people. So as you can see, the quantities are fairly small, and it's designed to not have any leftovers. So all of that to say, this has been my unboxing video of my meal kit. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope this gives you a little bit of a perspective as far as if you were to order a meal kit, what should you expect? So thanks for watching. My name is Kelly Burgess. I'm your Family Consumer Sciences Extension Agent in Allen County for the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service.